Good morning, Dad. This is Travis coming to you with part 4, the last, final, but arguably the most important part of this running power and efficiency series. I'd like to thank my lovely production crew, Kellyanne Incorporated, for enduring mosquitoes, heat, early mornings. I compensated with coffee. Hopefully it's enough. Thank you, production crew. Without you, it's not possible. So yeah, I want to talk to you this time about cadence. This is one of the most important things in running form, if not the most important. And also one of the most misused details as well. Because cadence is all about how many times your foot is touching the ground in a given time period. Most people measure it per minute. A lot of runners, their cadence is far too low. It means their strides are too long. It means a heel strike. They're wasting precious energy. And it just really doesn't translate into a smooth and powerful run. It's more of a fatigued, awkward, unbalanced, wasted energy run. Most people have a cadence of about 80, which I'll demonstrate here, kind of why it doesn't go well. See, I'm bouncing, my hips are all over the place, my core can't engage, I'm spending too much time between strides in the air. I'm constantly recovering from every step. And that's really why, in cadence of 80 or less is really going to hurt you. And also it causes injuries, especially if you're heel striking, if your foot's off at all. It's just incredible force on the ground, and you stay on that foot for 1 to 2 seconds for each stride, and it's far too long. It should be a half second or less with your foot on the ground. A nice light roll off and strike. Just like that. It's really the way you want to do it. So, as far as the cadence goes, that's far too low, and it's what most people do, and they wonder why they can't get their times down, why their body's all over the place, why they look crazy when they see themselves on film, and that's the primary reason that they do. So a nice cadence is going to do several things. It's going to keep your stride shorter. A lot of people think you have to be out here to be fast. It's actually bad for you because now you're having to pull up with your whole hamstring all the way through your whole body weight, and your chest and head gets out of alignment, your breathing's off, and it causes tons and tons and tons of injuries. Overstride is a primary injury causer in running. Plantar fasciitis, shin splints, IT bands, hips, knees. Almost all those things come from overstriding. So the good thing about a higher cadence, meaning more steps per minute, is that it's going to keep your feet underneath you, which is how the human body is built to run. So I'm going to demonstrate like a slower training pace right now, which is like a 160 cadence. That'd be like, for me, my race pace is about 6-minute miles, so that'd be like, cruise along in like a 9-minute mile or so. 8 to 9 minutes. So as you can see, my strides are short and they're right under my body. When I'm landing, it's right here. Not right here, not right here, back, right here. There it is. Thanks to music production company. You're also a great DJ. So what that means is that I'm feeling super fresh, no tension in my legs whatsoever. I used to have a lot of shin problems, as you probably know and heard about when I was in cross country. And the reason was because my cadence was too low. I was pounding on the ground, my foot was too far out in front of me, and it was killing this front of my leg right here. I couldn't do anything to make it strong enough because it was more weight, more pressure than it needed to bear. So lower cadence has completely eliminated that in my running. I did 8 miles the other day at a good space. All I felt was sore, no issues or injuries whatsoever. So next cadence I'm going to do is going to be about a race pace, which is looking at 180, which seems like a lot. it's like, you know, over 3 steps per second. But that's what all the professional runners do, and that is what causes you to be efficient and fast and powerful in your race pace running. So, hold on a second. And now in the surge moments of my races, I'll even go 190 plus sometimes. As an extra turnover, as you go 180, you can really actually conserve energy because your legs are doing so much less stretching, so much less work, so much less strain on your muscles. So at the end of the race, when other people have their legs are burnt and you are more fresh, turn that cadence up, even more efficient steps, even less stress on your feet, on your knees, on your legs, and you're actually gaining more speed. So you'll see a lot of 5,000, 10,000 meter runners, they'll hit 190, 205 at the end of the race. I mean, their legs are like cartoonish, but it's very efficient, it's very powerful, and while it feels funny and counterintuitive at first, you're going to see gains in your freshness of your legs and also gains on the clock and your timing. So that concludes my running form series. Can't wait to hear how it impacts you, and can't wait to see you absolutely crush your age in that next 10K. So thanks so much, Dad. Merry Christmas.